Senator Onyonka, when you listen to Governor Sakaja, what he's saying, is that what should be happening? But secondly, the leader of Azimio himself, Richard Onyonka, has said that he doesn't want a handshake. And he has said, hear it from me, I don't want a handshake. So one wonders, what sort of an arrangement does he want to get to the point that the issues he's raising, some which are pertinent, are actually resolved?
Thank you, Sami. You've asked two questions, so let me start with the first one. My colleague, my brother here, you know, Kenyans have very short memories. I was in this country 2007, 2008. What Sakaja is actually talking about is that he has got the pulse of the Kenyan people. He has touched that raw nerve. And that is why many of these guys of KK are screaming all over the place, like he's saying, oh, Sakaja doesn't have clean hands and everything. Sakaja has clearly understood the implication, including some of us, the implication of the activities that are taking place right now. Our country is in trouble. The financials are in a mess. We do not have foreign reserves. We are in need of employing teachers and doctors and nurses. Many of these doctors and nurses are leaving because we are not even able to pay them. We have an issue whereby our children are going to schools. The system in the academic system in our country is in a roller coaster. Nobody can tell you today whether class 6 and 7 are actually going to class or not. I mean, the country has challenges. In politics, and this is what I want to tell my brother here, and Kenyans who are watching. The problem with our country is that we always believe, Honorable Manzo, that the winner takes it all. Yes. This attitude where we believe that once you win, if you take a position of an MCA or you become an MP or you become a senator like me, then everything you do is you take it, you employ your villagers, you go to your clan, you pick all your relatives, you put them into government positions, and then you move on and tell people you are governing well, and this is it. And what Sakaja is saying is this. By the way, we have not rejected the presidency. William Ruto, listen to me. We have not rejected the presidency. What our side has done, they have rejected the legitimacy of this presidency. You are a lawyer. You understand what Manzo, you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, at least you have stepped down.
No.
From the previous position.
You've never heard me say that William Ruto is
Raila Odinga said, not
and
you.
William Ruto is somebody we hate. And in fact, no. Get out of there. William Ruto is our friend, all of us. We wish him well. We want him to govern well. Let him please govern well. Governing well includes talking to your opponents constantly and managing the expectations of the Kenyan public, because what you people talked about during the elections made all these hustlers out here believe you will reduce unga to 50 bob. Milk is going to be 20 bob. You are going to give them money to go to school, those who wanted. You are going to bring factories in 1 month, 2 months. We knew it might take even 10 years before you achieve your dreams. What we are saying is, please understand that Kenyans and voters, our voters get very disappointed quickly. Where our voters are right now, those hustlers of yours are the ones going for the rallies of Raila. So what Sakaja is saying, Sami, what Sakaja is saying, please, President William Ruto, we always beg you, sit down with your clever people. Don't sit with the extremists. Sit with your clever people. Raila doesn't want you to give him half government. We don't want a nusumkati. My brother, we brought BBI. Leader of opposition, out. We talked about equity and the issues we were discussing, out. You said we are bringing BBI because we want jobs. Now you have to employ CAS, about 60 of them. Now it's not about the hustler government.
60?
The CASs are going to be about 54.
How do you know that? Because
every ministry is supposed to have 222.
No.
Political rewarding.
We don't know that.
So, okay. If you believe we don't know that, let me just explain my last point. This country, like Sakaja said, is bigger than any of us.
So you haven't answered my question, because I'm asking you, yes, you're saying you don't have government, but you want the president to listen to other leaders. In what form?
I've explained that. I said the Azimio coalition recognizes that there is a president, he has been sworn in, and this president is called William Ruto, and they give him his respects as president.
I think that should be breaking news.
But the point,
have you
let me
listened to
finish
your
what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, Sammy,
leaders?
no, Sammy, what I'm saying is this. But this same Azimio group is saying the legitimacy of this president is at cost. Why? Because we say there are issues about the elections. We are saying, let him govern well. We are asking him, Kenyans are suffering because they need to have food, which is cheaper. Children are not going to school, or they are going to school and there are no books and everything. Can the president govern so that he can earn his legitimacy, so that then people can say, can he talk to us so that we tell him some of the things without him and his friends thinking we are going to beg him so that we join government? We don't want to join government.
So how
we
will
want
that
to be
be
in the
done?
opposition, but be respected as we respect the presidency.
How will that be done?
Ati?
Talking to the president about those things you're saying, how do you want it done?
Usually who calls people? It's the president.
So you want the president to call Raila Odinga?
Absolutely. Call Kalonzo Musyoka. Call everybody else who's on the other side. Call Martha Karua and say, brothers and sisters, what is the problem? What is this braggadocio? I mean, William is the president. He was sworn in.
That's okay.
Okay.
There is nobody who is saying, so what are these people fearing?
Why are they afraid?
What are they afraid about? He has
Who is afraid?
instruments of power.
Who is afraid?
He has got the military,
Senator,
he has the police, he has the intelligence, he has the administration in the country. What is it that these guys are fearing?
Who is
We are not
afraid?
afraid of anything.
You know, Senator,
Let's talk then.